the OCG Fam Show. Today we're talking about a mission statement for the show, a little bit about Full On, and announcing the MegaPhos winners. Hey there, Bob from Oregon's Constant Gardener. Welcome to the OCG Fam Show to you, my YouTube buddies. It's not nice to point. What's going on? Let's talk about it in the comments. Lot to talk about. This is not the show. This is just like a preview of what's coming up and a couple things we got to get through. Housekeeping for us regular viewers of the show. Full On. Rob from Full On is going to be here next week for the big event, the OCG, what do you call it? The Customer Appreciation Sale and Event. But what you may not know, we've talked about Full On quite a bit. This is some good stuff. But Mike is Rob's partner, and he's going to be on the show on Friday. And oh my goodness, he is something else. He is an amazing man. Broad scientific knowledge of growing and agriculture. It's going to be an amazing conversation with him on Friday, and I think that's just going to lead to more and more. That's one thing I want to talk to you about, a podcast. We got all these amazing guys. I think it might be cool if we talk to these guys in a longer form, an hour or so, maybe 2 hours, whatever it takes to get to the core of the knowledge there. How might that go? Who would you like to see? What should we do with the podcast if we do it? Let's talk about that in the comments. The code, OCGFAM.com. You want to save 20%? You go to OCGFAM.com on all this stuff. You save 20% with the code OCGFAM Show. People have been saying I should say that in the middle instead of waiting clear till the end. So I'm saying it. Let's talk about the mission statement. 2 episodes ago, I did a Not an Episode where I said, when I start the show, we should say something, kind of a mission statement for all the people that haven't watched before so they know what the heck we're doing. And I had some good input on that. TV Time Mom had some input. Fumidor, Binky Bobbin, Robert Lewis, all in the comments on an episode 2 episodes ago. It's the I'm Back episode if you want to check that out. Maybe we'll have a conversation there, or we can have it in the comments here. But what it kind of came down to was obviously we're discussing growing plants, but on a deeper level. And I don't know what that is. It feels like there's something new about how we're doing this, about how a lot of people are growing their plants and thinking about nature and our place in it in hopefully a more positive way with some, you see a lot of darkness in the news and all around people like, oh, it's a bad time, it's not good. But, a lot of stuff is good right now. And there's a lot of good people. You can tell that from the show. I know that from y'all. There's a lot of good out there. And I think we can work on that positivity. I'd like to make the mission statement maybe more about that so people that haven't been around can understand what the heck we're about. So let's think about that. Let's talk about in the comments the winners. MegaPhos. I announced the 5 winners, I think I announced them the other day. Yes, I did on that show. There's 11 more winners. Holy moly. Kevin Barnett, Paul's 248, Jonathan Saran, Kalipagos 83, that's how you say it, I think. Conan Corday, Stabby McStabwood, State Road 84, Kevin Munley, Steady Mobbin 176, Stabone 82 RI. Is that Rhode Island? Is that what's going on there? James Butterson. Y'all are winners. I commented you in the comments to tell you you're winners. Just send me an email. Send me an email, bob@Oregon'sConstantGardener.com, and we're going to get that sent out to you. I think that's about it. Let's look at the thing. No, tomorrow. More about Full On. Friday is Mike from Full On, but tomorrow, Christopher from downstairs and the guys down there, all the guys down there, Forrest and Colin, they've been working on a side-by-side. And what they did is they took Nectar for the Gods regimen, just the Spartan regimen, the basics, the Medusa's Magic, the Gaia Mania, the Herculean Harvest, and some Zeus juice, and grew some tomatoes, some determinate tomato bushes, small little tiny Tim cherry tomatoes. It doesn't matter what they grew. They did side-by-side. Both were the Spartan regimen from Nectar, but one side got Full On, and not just foliar, but what they did, because not a big thing to foliar tomatoes, they did a root drench with this stuff on a regular basis and found some pretty interesting results. And that's what we'll talk about tomorrow with Christopher. And then Friday, Mike from Full On. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm dragging on. That's the show. I love you. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Let's talk about the mission statement in the comments. For more information about anything on today's show, go to our website, OCGFAM.com. And if you buy anything while you're there, use the discount code OCGFAMShow. It's going to save you 20%, and it's a lot of fun. The OCG Fam Show, it's pretty good. It happens every day. It's the OCG Fam Show. See you tomorrow.